folks, it's me, Brian. Welcome to another Malt Liquor Friday. As I said last Friday, I'm having cheap alcoholic beverages, not necessarily malt liquor because I'll run out of malt liquor ideas, but I'm having cheap wine today, and this is what I'm having today. Wild Irish Rose, something that I would see all the time when I was young, but I actually have never had it. It comes to you from the Canaduaga, I don't know if I'm saying it right, wine company, which is in upstate New York, west of Syracuse, south of Rochester. They have a website, www.cwine.com, and you go to the website and they actually do not feature Wild Irish Rose. There's some other wines and beer and spirit, but not this particular product. This is 17% alcohol by volume, and it contains sulfites. So let's crack this open, folks, and I'm going to make this look as ridiculous as big I can make it. It's cheap wine, but I'm going to put in a fancy glass. Look at this, y'all. This has probably never been done in the history of Wild Irish Rose. It doesn't even look right. It's not even dark enough. It's not even dark enough for like real wine. If you had real wine, it would be much darker than this. This almost looks like Kool-Aid, like red Kool-Aid. What flavor? Red. So let's try it. Well, let's sniff it first. It actually has a wine smell, but this appearance is off-putting. I mean, it's really too light. It looks very watery. It doesn't look like it has much flavor or much boldness like you would have with a regular red wine. Let's try it out. Prost, my friends. It is a light body and sugary sweet. It's almost like some of the other cheap wines you can get, Sutter Home. What else there is? I mean, it's a cheap wine. Yeah, like an Arbor Mist flavored cheap wine. This flavor, I guess, is it says red. It doesn't taste like super strawberry or like super cherry. Kind of has a little bit of a strawberry taste to it. So it's like a Arbor Mist, like strawberry flavored wine. I don't know why this gets such a bad rap. I mean, you can only find this in like the worst looking stores. The stores that I usually frequent don't have Wild Irish Rose. I can't remember where I got this, but it was pretty cheap, and it tastes cheap, and it probably will give you a headache, like most of these cheap things do, for me at least. And unfortunately, it gets a bad rap. I mean, this is decent for a cheap wine. I think Arbor Mist and they're in the same category. You know, it's a close finish at the line. No reason to poo-poo Red Irish Rose when there's Arbor Mist out there. So drinkability, yes. I mean, all these things are drinkable. Would I recommend it? Of course not. Definitely not to real wine drinkers. But if you like cheap wines, do partake in this. It's pretty good for a cheap wine. The only issue I have is just its appearance. I mean, look at it, folks. It doesn't even look like wine. But it has a wine-like taste and somewhat of a sweet taste. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you next time, folks.